Today's video is brought to you by CarLock, the world's best vehicle tracker and alert system. With CarLock, you'll be able to track your car real time, get alerts of anything suspicious happening to your car, such as your car is starting when it shouldn't be starting, any vibrations. Also, if someone decides to unplug your car lock from your car, you would get a notification for that too. You deserve that peace of mind, and make sure you get your car locked. I do have a discount code for you guys shown on the screen right now. Get 10% off your purchase, as well as 14 days free trial with it as well with that same discount code, man. Get your car locked. You deserve that peace of mind. Let's go ahead and get into the video. YouTube family, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. If you're new to the channel, I want to thank you guys for just tapping on this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We want you around for the long haul. We do a lot of car related stuff, so you're in the right place for that. And all my returning viewers, want to thank you guys for rocking with me and rocking with the channel. So appreciate you guys, but we ain't gonna hold you too long. Let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's video. You see the title and you see the thumbnail. So we Dodge still has more cars to reveal. I know they had a whole week of revealing stuff last week, but there's still more cars that are coming out for 2023, which is going to be last year V8s, which I hate saying that because it hurts me to my heart to even hear that. But nonetheless, there's still some more goodies out there on the horizon for us, and I want to talk about that. So there are a total of 7 more cars. You see it right there, 7. Also, real quick shout out to Dyna Performance for the carbon fiber in the car, so appreciate them for that. But there's 7 more cars to be revealed to the public here. So depending on when you see this video, I'm dropping this video on a Tuesday. Of course, I record in advance, but I'm dropping it on a Tuesday, so the first car is going to be revealed tomorrow. But let's talk about the dates and when the cars are coming out, and let's discuss what could be coming out. All right, guys, so here are the dates of the cars that are going to be dropping here. So on the 24th, we have a Challenger that's going to be coming out. On August 31st, we're going to have a Charger that's going to be revealed. On September 7th, we got a double whammy. So we got 2 cars dropping on September 7th. My guess, a Charger and a Challenger, but we can get into that a little bit later. What the world? What do you got this car? He's just riding beside me like he's, bro, this is big Nissan energy at its finest. But we also have 2 other cars which are the Hellcats, which I forgot the date on those, but those are gonna be dropping soon as well. And we also have a car dropping at SEMA. So we're gonna go through all the cars here and give you my thoughts. Man, this person making me, bro, they're all over the line. They're literally all over the line, and I don't trust cars that are missing bumpers, bro. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get away from him because he's not looking at the road at all, so I'm gonna hang back off of him. But like I said here, so we're gonna talk about what cars they could be coming out, because what Dodge was saying here is that the cars are gonna be kind of like throwback cars to cars that they had before. So that gives us some clues of what's gonna be coming on here. So let's go ahead and talk about what's coming out. So if you look at the tarps here, I might put a picture up here on the screen. So if you look at the tarps, pretty much what it has the size of the engine, 6.4 liter or 6.2 liter. It has the date and it has a number at the bottom. My guess, the number at the bottom is going to be the production number, because that makes like total sense. But we're going to start with 2 cars. We're going to start with the Hellcats. So we know they're Hellcats because they say 6.2 liters. So we know that is happening. It also says HO. We're going to assume that stands for high output. So we can go ahead and assume that those 2 cars are the new Hellcats that are coming out, that are going to put out like 900 horsepower with the E85, which people are claiming is going to happen with that. Maybe more horsepower than that, but that's an easy one. We know that's going to be that car. And based on the production number, it looks like the production number is going to be 300 each. So we're going to have a total of 600 Hellcats, very rare, that are going to be produced with that. Now, not to toot my own horn a little bit, I made a video maybe like a year and a half ago saying, don't buy a Hellcat to 2023 because they're going to do something for the last year run, and this is it right here, guys. So that's a no-brainer. We got the Hellcats coming there. So that's 2 cars out of the 7, right? So SEMA is its own thing. We're going to get to that later, but that leaves us 4 more cars that they could be releasing here. So Dodge has had a lot of special editions in the past that they have not brought back or have not done in a certain way. Pretty much with everything else, it's going to be a 6.4 liter, and the production is going to be only 1,000 units for each one. So we're talking about a total of 4,000 cars for the 6.4 liters. There's that. See, I knew it. He got over. His signal lights probably don't work. He don't have a bumper, so I don't think it's going to work. I don't trust his drive. I ain't gonna lie to you. But so with these cars that they're releasing, Dodge has stated that you can't configure these. These are going to be pre-configured from the factory, so you can't go and order them. You have to get them from the dealership. So what cars could Dodge be bringing to us? So here's a few speculations I have that what Dodge could be bringing back for the 6.4 liters or 392s per se. One thing they could bring back, and this would involve them bringing back a color they did not bring back, would be the Yellow Jacket Challenger from 2012. Now, yellow was never mentioned as a color they was going to bring back, but they could bring it back for this special one. If you're not familiar with the Yellow Jacket Challenger, it was a 392, 6.4 liter 392, came out in 2012, like I said before. It was yellow, and it had on the side, it had like a black pinstripe going down the side that said Yellow Jacket, and it had like a little B there. I'm not gonna pass this car. It had like a little yellow jacket, not a B. It had a yellow jacket and the little graphic on the side, and also the interior of the car was yellow. Now, it's been a while, well, not yellow, it had yellow trimming on the inside, but it's been a while since Dodge had the color yellow, and it'll be pretty good if they brought back the color yellow to bring back a yellow, the Yellow Challenger in a wide body form. What they could do is they have 500 in narrow body, 500 in wide body for the Yellow Jacket, for people that want to get the Yellow Jacket Challenger, and you know, there you have it there. Pretty easy for Dodge to do, but the hard part would be they would need to bring back a color they don't have currently offered, and they'll all be yellow. So a whole bunch of yellow Challengers here. So that's one option they could be going with. The next car they could be bringing back, like I said, they're bringing back older models, older special models that they had before, is the Super B Charger. Now the Super B Charger came out, they had it a couple of years here. I think back in 2007, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I think 2012 and maybe 2014, I might be wrong there, but they had the Super B before, and the Super B, what kind of makes it the Super B, the special trim, is that on those cars they have the special graphic on the tail of the car that has the B and it says Super B on there, kind of the old school font. That is itself is a throwback to the Super B back in, you know, the 70s or whatnot. But that could be another one they can bring back, which would be really easy for them to do in the Charger model. And again, they can do this with any color. It'll be definitely dope they do it in yellow, especially having a Super B in yellow will mean a lot, especially if they bring back the Yellow Jacket. But having a yellow Charger with Super B will be pretty dope. 1,000 of those they're gonna make. You're gonna have they could do 500 narrow body or standard body and 500 in the wide body form. So that would be another thing they could be bringing back for the cars they're unveiling. So the next model they could be bringing back would be a wide body Daytona 392. So I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, they already had the Daytona, they've done it before. The only wide body Daytona you can get is the Hellcat, which they did as a special edition Hellcat, which only get 501 of those. But they never did the Daytona in a wide body 392. Now you can buy a Daytona currently with the standard body, but it will not let you option it for the wide body. Now, how can you make this one different? Now, typically the Daytonas, they come with the, if you get the Daytona package, it has the black Daytona on the tail of the car. The special editions, they can have those come with the white one, with the white tail on it. Now another thing with the Hellcat, when they came out with that, it only came in like only came in like 3 or 4 colors. I think black, B5 blue, billets, triple nickel, I think, and it might have been white. I think white was the other color. I think those are the only colors that the Hellcat Daytona came in. But what they can do now with the wide body 392, they can have that come in way more colors and put the white tail stripe on that. So that could be another one. Be really easy for Dodge to do. They already have the Daytona stuff for the narrow body. Now they can make a special edition in the wide body. Another throwback trim they could bring as a final edition is going to be the Mopar Charger and Challenger. Now, if you're familiar with the Mopar Charger and Challenger, typically these are the cars that come in like either black or white. They usually have like a blue stripe on them, and they usually have like some extra Mopar goodies on there, like strut tower braces, some interior things of that nature. It has like a lot of the stuff from the Mopar catalog or what have you, right? So what they can do here, of course they can do this in the Charger or the Challenger. Typically with the Challenger, it has been the shakers that get the Mopar treatment, but they can do it in either form there. So they can make the cars either all black with the blue stripes on there, or make them all white and put blue stripes on there. Now, one year for the Challengers that they did do, I think this was in the shaker as well, they had a totally different paint job for that. They had the half of the car in gloss black and the rest of the car was maybe like in silver or something like that, which was dope. That was a dope Mopar edition there. But that's something they could bring back as well, because I mean, it would make sense for them to do a Mopar edition. I mean, Dodge is under Mopar, and it'll be great to pay homage to keep that Mopar edition car going, especially when the V8s are going away. So that could be another thing. Another model they could do, if you remember back in 2012 was the first year of the 392. It was the first year of the 6.4 liter, and what Dodge did at that time, they brought out the inaugural edition SRT8 with the 392 that came in a Challenger. And what it did special for that, those cars only came in two colors, white with blue stripes or blue with white stripes. And also the interior was special, as it was like white leather with 392 on the seats. So that was a good way to usher in the first 392, and I think this will be a good time to bring it back as to kind of, you know, as a final send-off for the 392, right? Now the only thing is the blue was a different color when it first came out back in 2012. So the only color they got that's close to that would be the indigo blue, which they could use that and put white stripes on it, and then you have your inaugural edition. But that is usually just for the Challenger, since the Challenger was the one that got the 392 first. Now the last one will be kind of the most historic one. Now we have the first year run of the SRT8, the 6.1 liter that came out, I think was 2008 or 2009 if I'm not mistaken. Can't think of the years off my head, but they could do a throwback to that. So it was a Challenger, and those cars only came in, like, I think two colors. I think it only came in black, and I think it only came in Hemi orange. This will be a good opportunity for Dodge to bring back Hemi orange, since they haven't had that color in quite some time. They have Go Mango, but Go Mango is not Hemi orange. A lot of people have been wanting Hemi orange back, and this will be a good time for them to do that. One thing special about those 6.1 liters SRTs, that they had that kind of like black stripe on the hood. They could do that with the newer cars. Only thing is, I don't think the newer cars, the way the hood is made for the 6.4s with the Hellcat hoods, it doesn't really fit that as well. It only fits the older style hoods, if you know what I'm talking about. So that may not be one they bring back, but it is one that could be on the table for them to do. Now, there's still another car they're going to unveil here, and it's going to be the SEMA car. Now, if you remember that, they mentioned it in the video saying it's going to be unveiled at SEMA, and the tag said 1 fast 2.9. So, of course, you know, Dodge like to play games with us, like to give us, like, you know, some riddles and stuff to solve and guessing games and all that type of stuff. But this is what we could be looking at for that particular model here. Now, one thing you have to understand, when it comes to SEMA, SEMA is a trade show. So typically Dodge does not unveil a new production model car at SEMA. Usually they unveil Mopar products that they're going to be releasing. So typically what they release there is the drag pack. What I'm thinking that we're going to see at SEMA for the 7th car is going to be a new drag pack. And what's going to be special about the drag pack is this. It's just simply a guess, and it's kind of based on what they've shown us so far, is that they showed us in the first reveal of an all carbon fiber 1969, 1970 Dodge, right? What I'm thinking here, because they say it's going to break records, I think they could be unveiling a full carbon fiber drag pack. And the reason gonna break records because it's gonna be the lightest car that they ever had, so it's gonna be pretty much the fastest car they ever made. Now, the 1 fast 2.9, it can mean a couple things here. One thing that it could mean is that it could be one of 29 that they're gonna build and sell it. The price is gonna be ridiculously high. It's gonna be full carbon fiber if they go that route. It could mean one fast. I don't think it's gonna run way faster than 9 seconds. The drag pack runs like 7 seconds or something like that. So we know it's fast in that point. So that is a quick rundown of what I think they will be dropping with the cars that was under the covers here. I know I mentioned more than 6 cars, but there's a lot of different directions they could go here. I really do think once they got the biggest chance of it working or happening, definitely I'm going to go with the Super B, probably the wide body Daytona, the yellow jacket, and maybe the inaugural 392. I think those will have a high chance of making it, but we're gonna see what happens here. So we're gonna stay tuned. I'm gonna definitely let y'all know what I see and my thoughts on it. So hopefully it's gonna be a big uplift compared to the letdown with, you know, with some of the reveals from last week. But you know, it's whatever at this point. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Let me know what models you are hoping to see, and if you got something that I didn't mention on here, man, let me know in the comments below. We'll catch you in the next video. We're out. Got it.